as I'm doing this and I get put in this box of day game, there is some subtle differences and things that I want to talk about. Some of the things that about the pickup community that are good, for sure. You know, it gets guys out, gets them being social, gives them advice. You know, I understand that is very valuable, but there's some downfalls, and I feel that now some of the downfalls and downsides are actually harming men, more harmful than they are helpful, okay? Because what I find, this is just some of the negatives that I find, and they really bother me, and they're sometimes very subtle to point out, especially for younger guys to identify it. So what starts happening is guys get hyper-focused and obsessed with getting laid, okay? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with sex. There's nothing wrong with pursuing sex as a man. Of course, this is a natural, the most natural human drive. But an obsessive focus on this end thing, and it's really like obsessively how to get there as quickly as possible. This is really just an unhealthy, weird mindset to have, and if anything, like a counterproductive one in a way. So let me explain something. It's like being obsessed with starting a business that makes 20 grand a month, starting a business that makes 20 grand a month. Like it's ignoring all the reality, the 99% of the time and effort and process to get there, and this like 1% little like end moment, okay? So in human interactions, men interacting with women, socializing, if there's no issues holding you back, okay, if you're not having an issue expressing, you know, your sexuality, your interest, and you're interacting with women and socializing, sex is the most natural thing that it will just happen, okay? So what I help guys on, and what I've been coaching guys on, is just really the beginning foundational steps, the actual work that has to, like, I don't want to say work, effort that has to get put in for these relationships to naturally happen, okay? Most guys, why are they not, if a guy hasn't had a girl in a while, right? Why is that? It's because he is neglecting his dating life. He's being antisocial. He's not flirting, okay? So if you're staying in your house, if you go to work, come home, stay in your house, or hang out with just your guy friends, the chances that you're going to be having sex with women is very little, right? But if you're going out, being social, being flirtatious, talking to a lot of girls, and you're able to not be inhibited as far as saying, oh, you seem cool, let me get your number, you know, like, let's hang out sometime. Progressing things along, okay, it's the most natural thing that sex will happen with the girls that you have chemistry with and connect with, okay? And this is like another problem I see with the obsessive, compulsive, hyper-focus on getting laid. Well, they're really ignoring, do I connect with this girl? Do I actually like this girl as a person? You know, does this girl like me? And they're trying to, and it's like all these, when you get into that way of thinking, you have to learn like 5,000 things to overcome all these objections and rapidly escalate and do all these crazy things. When to do all that, it's like an unnecessary stuff to worry about, okay? As a man, we should just be a confident dude to go out, socialize, bring a good vibe, have fun, and naturally progress things along where relationships and intimacy and sex are happening, okay? So that to me is where I'm at now, okay? I'm a little bit older, I've been doing this a long time. I think that this is the overall most healthy thing. And if we look, there's extremes, okay? You know, back in the day, America was so traditional, and religion was very like, the word is eluding me right now. It was like anti-sex, conservative on sex, right? You know, no promiscuity before marriage, and it was very socially, you know, like a stranglehold on your expressing this, on doing this type of stuff. Now today, I feel it's sort of swung in the opposite direction, where it's a hookup culture, where it's just chasing this quick, shallow sex with people you don't even care about and you might not see again. Okay, so there should be some healthy middle ground, I feel, where we can go out, be confident, be social, just be a cool, normal dude, and interact with women in a fun, playful way where you get value from the interaction, she gets value from the interaction, and things naturally progress along. And of course, men and women, when they know each other, sex will be happening, okay? Not with every girl, obviously, not with 5 girls a week, you know? These are people that are like sex addicts or obsessive compulsive around this hookup culture dynamic. You know, I just live my life, I have fun, I have a good vibe with people, and the girls and things, it just happens, it just takes care of itself. And so I am living a life where my dating aspect is zero stress, zero struggle, and it's pure fun, pure value, okay? And that's something I see also as someone who's been in this industry for a long time. Guys get into this stuff, they get obsessed with getting results, getting laid every week. If they go to the nightclub and they don't pull a girl home, that they failed, and they obsessively like break down and analyze everything that they did and every interaction. And that's just, to me, like OCD, overboard. And there's guys that are getting laid way more than the average guy, and they're stressed out about like little interactions and little things that don't go perfect. And I find this really like almost like just questioning what this does to a man's mental health. Okay, is this the most confident that you're going to feel? Is this way of thinking, pursuing just the end result, going to make you a more happy, more confident, fun person to be around, or is this going to make you stressed and unhappy? And it's really ironic. It's like a lot of guys get into this self-development and pickup and dating stuff because somewhere deep down there's like some low self-esteem, or they feel like they're not good enough. And then this process of obsessively chasing this end result, of course they're not going to get it all the time. They end up reverting back to all these insecurities, all these things that they're not good enough, or what do I have to improve, or what do I have to get better on, or what did I do wrong with this girl, what did I do wrong with this interaction? No. How about you're human and most people aren't going to like you, okay? You just go out, have fun, interact, and you will find the girls that are interested and naturally progress into a dating and sexual relationship, okay? I think that that's win-win, totally healthy, low pressure, low stress way of doing it without obsessing over all these crazy little details and rapid escalation and getting laid all the time, without stressing yourself out. So that's all I wanted to say. Went on a little rant, but maybe this will hit the right person that needs to hear it, and it'll change their way of thinking about it. Okay, I almost think I'm a little bit of like a conspiracy theorist. I almost think all these dating coaches and pickup gurus that are selling their boot camps and everything, I think that they almost want guys obsessed with this crazy end result, guys thinking that they should be getting laid 5 times a week by different girls, and if they're not, that they're failing, so that they could sell their training with all this like crazy things and techniques and stuff that guys have to learn just to get this crazy result. But no, guys don't need that at all. Okay, you don't need to learn anything crazy. You just need to go out and be social and do all this stuff. So that's what I help guys with. I help guys with getting out, being more active, getting over that initial inertia, getting over that, anxiety and fear, and start doing it. And then a lot of guys come back to me if they started doing this a long time ago. They say, man, I fell off. I've been out of it for a while. Just get back out there. I'm going out there to do it, and I walk around for 3 hours and I don't do anything. I go home and I feel like shit. So I help guys, if they work with me, they're more active, having more fun, and just meeting more women. So then the dating and the sex naturally happens. It's just a natural process if you're not awkward around asking for numbers and asking for planning dates and things like that. Okay, so that's my mindset around it. That's just something I want to get out there. If you like this type of content, click subscribe, hit the notifications bell. I do daily videos. And any questions or feedback, throw it in the comment section. Also, if you want my personal help with this, I have a lot of different coaching I offer. Go to daytimeattraction.com, and if you're in New York City, I have nycdaygame.com, and hit me up, let me know. I'd love to answer any of your questions and help you out. All right, thanks for watching. See you soon.